Hello, and now we will talk about a German brand from Glashutte. This is Moritz Grossmann, who are introducing quite some fancy and technical and clever innovation in their watches. Let's go and meet the team right now. So, Moritz Grossmann is introducing new models in its Atom collection, starting with a really beautiful white enamel Grand Feu enamel dial. Can you talk to us about this timepiece?
The Atom enamel has, as you said, a Grand Feu enamel dial with Roman numerals. In 1 to 11 they are black, and the 12 is a royal blue, as well as the leather strap. It's coming in a white gold and rose gold edition, and each edition is limited to 25 pieces worldwide.
And still in the Atom collection, you're introducing a new date indicator system, basically.
Yeah, that's right. Our new Atom date is displaying the date on an outer circle ring around the dial. It's a bracket indicator, and it's a precise jumping indication. That means at midnight it jumps 11 degrees. That means number one day further, and it's connected to the hour wheel of the gear train of the movement, and that means when the hour wheel turns twice around, that means 24 hours, the jumping mechanism of the date function is initiated. But if you pull the crown at a 10 to individually adjust the date, you disconnect this combination, and so the movement will run or turn on, but the date is isolated and can be individually adjusted in both directions as you please. And after pushing it back, you reconnect the system and you're good to go.
So still talking about technical innovation, you've introduced a really quite clever new way of winding a watch.
Yeah, that's really true. Our Techno Twist has a complete new winding mechanism. It's a winding mechanism that works with the strap. So you turn the lower part of the strap. It just needs 4 to 5 turns and you're good to go. It's then fully wind the movement.
And you've added some kind of security features because otherwise it would move all the time, basically.
That's true, because when you wear the watch on the strap, is obviously moving always a bit because it's only a center lug where it's fixed to the case. So our ratchet wheel only has 8 teeth, so you need to move the strap at least for 22 degrees, otherwise you won't have a winding effect. And the second security is inside the mainspring barrel. It's a slider it's basically the same mechanism as you have within an automatic movement, so that you cannot overwind the movement or the spring.
And still talking about originality, but not necessarily on the technical side, but on the aesthetical side. Still in the same collection, you introduced a new moon watch with an asymmetrical case. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's a very, very beautiful Tefnut Sleeping Beauty. It's a cooperation with a jewelry designer from Singapore. It's Mr. Michael Koh. He's very well known in Singapore. And they actually met Christine Hutter, our CEO and founder, and Michael Koh met at the Singapore Yacht Show by accident. And there felt immediately a good chemistry between them, and they were talking and talking and talking. And within the night, I already had some first draws for the new design of this watch. And a bit later, they finally had finished the drawings for this new Sleeping Beauty. And it's basically, it's based on the Tefnut line. It's a mother of pearl dial with a small moon inside. It has a brilliant cut diamond bezel. It has a brilliant cut diamond ring around the moon. And it has, as you said, an asymmetric case. And it's then in the dial, it's flat with the mother of pearl and then has a curve on the side to meet the asymmetric case at the end.
And it's also asymmetric in terms of lugs because it only has one on one side.
Exactly. There are only 2 lugs and the other side is open. So it's as well a new kind of fixed strap to the case.
Okay, well, thank you very much for all this information and have a great fair.
Thank you for you too. Thank you very much.